This is a piece called I Can't Remember. Okay, so we're all in a BC meeting talking about a poet and coconut water when, get this, someone did something I can't remember. By all of us, I mean 3 out of 66 graduates, not including myself, since I spent most of that day laughing rather than talking. Dollars of laughter withdrew itself from my bank account. I purchased room in my brain to remember that day, but still, it's starting to get a little overcrowded. The little BAC bits shoved in corners I never visit. Last April is slipping through cracks of this empty skull forgotten. I doubt that 3 out of 66 graduates, or 4.5% of grade 8s, have space up here. 4.5% of graduates will vaguely remember that moment, but one day decide to name that moment as make-believe, only to confirm their suspicions in a history textbook wearing a trendy outfit branded yearbook. Will this memory even exist if no one remembers? Probably not. You see, I want my memories in Beaumont to last forever. I want to sculpt them into frozen bodies back in Pompeii, once known as alive. The modern day version of frozen life is a photo or video, all under the line of Snapchat and throwback, but the spark isn't underlined. Historical time in Beaumont, Pompeii, or any other place worth remembering won't be the same in your mind. We try sliding into familiar snow. Frostbite fingers nod raw to grasp every last snowflake. Eventually, snow does melt. Eventually, all of it changes, and what we once knew isn't the same. We long for stories and try to provoke new details from the past, like remember this, remember how, remember when, remember now. I can't remember. It pains me to say that day in the BAC meeting, I can't remember who I sat next to, whether BAC was planning anything or not. Probably not. And I don't know if the poet even exists. But I do know this. The time we spent in Beaumont Heights is the greatest part to remember. Hold on to the whole plot, even if there is a plot hole, because the details will disappear, but the story never does. 100% of grade 8 graduates will make room in their brains someday. You will be reminded of this moment along the lines of, okay, so we're all in the Riesel Hall talking about grad and memories when, get this, someone did something again. Thank you.